The Fighting Irish of Notre Dame have picked up Rodney Dunham, one of the best defensive linemen in the class of 26, defensive end out of Myers Park in Charlotte. John, this is a player that can be a dominant football player, but exactly what you see on film, and why should Fighting Irish fans be excited?
Well, first of all, you can't teach the size, right? 6'4", 6'5", and we hear he's up to like 230 pounds right now. So we know he's physically adding on to that frame, but there's an explosion off the line of scrimmage with Rodney. That first step, it makes you think he's closer to 205 or 210 when he comes off the line. There's some ferocious finishing ability thereafter. So the speed rush and the bend, those boxes are absolutely checked, but we might like him more. Certainly I do, with his hand in the dirt. We've seen him split double teams, and that leverage and power that he also brings, to me, brings more intrigue, with his potential. Maybe a 3-down guy you can move around relative to down and distance and the scheme itself. So I think, the floor is, hey, this is a fast physical pass rusher, but the ceiling might be, hey, let's pack some weight on this guy and make him an interior pass rusher who we can flex out at times. I think that's where you start to think about, top 10, 5-star type of value if it pans out that way for Dunham. And doing a little research on him, he's got this baseball background where he's a pitcher throwing near 90 miles an hour. So he's got that ability to focus, that ability to compartmentalize, all the things that make baseball this mental sport. You love that as a supplement to his football game, especially at a program like Notre Dame, right? It shows maturity and probably a coachability that will maybe allow him to get closer to touching that ceiling, even though the floor looks pretty darn good at a premium position. Not much more you could ask for there.